Here we go. No, not a Roman. Need intel. Hey, Bomber. Thanks. Yeah, we're almost there. Dude, I could get the evil laugh. We're gonna get the evil laugh. Aha! Can you not do it with the... Worth. Oh, I was tabbed. I tabbed the window away. Yo, anchor, let's go. You want a dungeon, Bomber? That's pretty nice looking. Got a good look there. Hey Arctic, how's it going? Do. Oh wait, I forgot to put looking for 3. Bum, bum, bum. I have 2 slots. Oh, the end is there. We need 2 more people. Preferably. Alright, so we got Zini, so we just need 1 more. Bum, 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 bum. We're gonna probably format this. No one's answering the call. I don't know where this person is. Probably dungeons, mostly. And then, ideally, I'd like to hit, E12, and then do Dr. Gartha at D12 level. Wait. There we go. Private team check didn't go through for some reason. Oh. Let me grab the... There we go. Traded some fragments. before the dungeon started.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Down here. Do not present yourself so eagerly to the enemy's snipers. Yours are the first human eyes to witness Sheol since before time was time. It would be ignoble to have them shot up. The siege must fall before the city does. We march to meet them at the atomic front. You, possessing guile, would be better advised to travel behind the battle lines. Sheol is alive. It builds upon itself, cannibalizes itself. Where it has been wounded, caustic antibodies
Man, that
escape.
audio double's mildly on. Backed up a little bit.
I believe those foundations, old growth, have escaped the attention of our invaders.
Oh, we skipped my favorite hiding spot. There we go. Did not get chained once in that fight. Why do people hang out in the middle? Dude, that's why how people pull that guy. That shit.
These foundries were to cast our future, but they are turned on us. Release this molten-skinned Forge Master.
Whee! That's smoky in here.
I counsel evasion. Not just for your sake. Too many profound creatures have already been lost.
Where are they fighting? I didn't think we pulled anything. Oh my god.
The power relay. Our enemy could choose no more strategic nor melodramatic advantage from it.
Dude, how, guys? It's the same way every time. Bosses have actual cooldowns on abilities. No, I don't think they do, actually. Not like we do. They're like they have different rule sets. I don't think it's like an actual cooldown thing like players have. I mean, I think you're thinking of them like a player. It's not a player. It's not the same thing. Are they setting me on fire? Since when do they set the tank on fire?
Go. We shall meet at the summit, I trust.
They don't have recast timers. And there's not a hard rule. Those are massive assumptions that I can show you encounters where that is just simply not true.
Resist an invitation to your own autopsy. Your race doomed itself.
You know what? So what I mean by that
I'm
is,
simply ushering you over the
You
cusp
don't
In-
belong here.
of significant. Look who's talking.
in normal,
It is beyond enough. We end this in ashes or as ashes.
Each
What?
time we force
Fuck
you
off.
apes back down the
That's not-
evolutionary tree, an angel gets its
that's
black
so
wings.
fucking stupid. What I'm telling you is there's places in the game, there's things that can happen that can cause back-to-back cast that shouldn't be happening. Why would I never said Evelyn's cast Drink Deep twice in a row. So I think Drink Deep's actually like an HP threshold cast, which has nothing to do with the cast timer. And that's kind of my point. They're not players. They're literally not players. Why would you think that they act like players? They have their own rule sets.
Back where you belong, Ink. Entropy will take you.
Okay. Non-8% cast. That might just be an interval cast. But my example was that like HP percent casts like ignore other rules. It's always fun when it does that. Bomber's not seen it bug out this way? I've seen it like this. Have you just not seen the white bug out in E8? It's more common to see the white bug out in lower E levels because it's usually a DPS thing. How often do you bug it out in higher E levels though? Because I definitely have seen this before. Just enough greens. 96? Yeah, I know, I've totally seen this before. The thing that I've seen cause casts like be super weird the most is Dark Agartha and Living Flame. With some reason it like fucks up their cast. They're casting like counter or something. You don't mean they're cast overlaying. But that's a cast timer. Well, either way, it's a cast timer though. They're not supposed to, like, they haven't even finished the other cast, right? Like, your cast has not just a timer for a reset, but the amount of time it's supposed to take to cast it. Right? Like, you have, you know, instant, and then you have, fuck, where's one that's not instant? There's a 6 second, right? 6 second cast. You're not supposed to be able to just, like, multi-spam abilities that are continuous. The fact that you think they're not related, I find weird. But I'm also saying, like, it doesn't make sense to me to try and apply the player cast logic to bosses. They're not players. The code for them to do their stuff is completely different than taking an input. Like, assuming that the boss has the same type of back end as your character casting does, I think is odd. I'm not saying it can't be similar, but like, there's not like, I don't think there's a pseudo-human. Like, that's not how you write that kind of code usually. You always need second repair for Pinwheel. You always have. It's like needing 2 cleanses for MT or something. Like, it's just a timing thing. It's and also intentional. How frequent it is? It seems can be delayed due to minimal spacing. I think some of that depends on the other casts he's doing. Yeah, so I believe the spacing has to do with, like, what other things he's doing and how long those things take. So there may be like a timer that says, like, all right, Pinwheel, you can use it again in 15 seconds. And then, like, as he's going through his abilities to use, one of them's going that takes, you know, that he starts at, like, the 13-second mark, and it takes 3 seconds to cast. So he casts Pinwheel at 16 seconds instead of 15, or something like that. And the next takes 12 seconds apart, so just guys not enough. Bomber, do I need to look for someone else, or did you want to go? That was my question that you've not answered. What's up, Persephone? How's it going? I didn't say you had to leave the dungeon. I just wanted to know if we needed to get a different fifth or not. What's up, Ben? Low pop. You at least friendly nice? Yes. The friendliest community. I'd say it's probably higher than 95%, honestly. You don't have to join a cabal for people to be nice. I sent Bomber an invite. Yeah, I would say, considering we don't even end up talking to... Hey, thanks for the follow. Starting here is empty. So the open world zones have a player cap limit of 10. There's like a hard limit of 13. Like technically 13 can fit in if you do a raid plus 3, but the soft cap is 10. So even if there's like 500 people, you're only going to see 10 in the first map. Well, in any of the maps as you're running around. So like it's supposed to feel, you know, Lovecraftian. Yeah, the city hubs have a pop of 40. Agartha has a cap of 100. Yeah, it definitely needed that. The original game had like 100 players per map, and it was kind of shit.
Oh, sweet deliverance. You have come.
Yeah, technically when they relaunched, it's not...
Deliver us from our
And I know people get pissy when I make the distinction, but they specifically changed it from an MMO to a shared world RPG because it just doesn't qualify. It's not massive, intentionally so. You're supposed to group up in the hubs, find some people to play with, potentially if you want to, and then go out into the zones. It's a shared world experience, not a massive multiplayer. Yeah. Yeah, there's guns. Assault rifles really good as far as being a gun and also being like top charting weapon. Pistols is really fun. Yeah, pistol shotgun's a good beginner combo. Well, I know it's a gunslinger class. I have a hard time recommending shotgun to fucking anybody though.
Beware these hellish instruments. Your life. Your sweet.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of times people have problems. Oh, it went the other way. Motherfucker. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's quite good. Why? Why would you decide to just shoot the guy? Thanks. What the fuck was that? Second impair. Yeah, you do need second impair. But you can also just line of sight it behind these rocks. Just no one does that. Yes, I can. None of these people are E8. Like, not a single person here is E8. And also, it's E8. It has that... You just keep letting them die until they line of sight it. So, okay, let me say something about Assault Rifle Blood Magic. If you look at the class ratings, it's got the most skulls. It's meaning it's the most difficult. Yeah, that means it's the most difficult. So you can damage yourself with Assault Rifle, and you can damage yourself with blood, right? So that's why. Both weapons you can hurt yourself with in the normal course of using them if you're not careful. Like, blood actually is just going to do it no matter what, but you have, like, heals to balance it out. I don't know how Crook died there. I'm just like AFK or something. What? But the other thing to note about it is you'll want to unlock a third weapon that's not a healing weapon, which means so you have double healing weapons. I mean they all do DPS, but I mean as far as like their secondary, like their role, those weapons can heal.
The foundry fruit is king.
What that means is though is heal weapons don't have hit rating in the passive trees. Like you'll have attack rating and crit power, but other weapons have hit rating, and you want hit rating. Next, use it offhand is better than blood and offhand. Get passives and elements of yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be Ellie, but basically anything other than fist, unlock your third weapon fairly quickly so you can get hit passives. Otherwise, you're gonna end up glancing a lot. Because both of those weapons don't have hit in their passive trees. And the other thing, I guess, on that subject is, that all those stats in the weapon passive things are global. So like, you don't have to have the weapon equipped. Like once you unlock it, your character has that stat. So, yeah, don't think you have to like equip a weapon to get the stat or something. Those stats are you eventually want to unlock all the weapons so that you can unlock all the stat bonuses. Yeah, some people think of it a bit too much like other games where you're like a paladin or something. And like, I have these two weapons and I'm stuck with them. That's not how the game works. I remember there was actually some pretty big discussion. Ooh, I think I actually got hit by that. Hell's Sword. There's some big discussion back, like, pre-launch, I think, of, like, what to call things. And they landed on, like, class, but class is normally in these games has a different connotation.
Once, all was perfect. Like you. But it was left to rot in the vile glass house of its planters. So cruel.
Hold up, weapon combo. Yeah, I kind of thought the same, but like,
Nuclear mistress.
they didn't like that, and I can see why. It sounds weird. And the thing is too, though, is like even though they're not really classes, they've always had names and outfits even since TSW. It's like they wanted classes but didn't want classes, you know? Like from a like fundamental design perspective. Yeah, they could have called them decks. Probably though, with the free-to-play game, they wanted a term that was more well-known, right? Like, even though it's not a good fit, it is. Everyone knows what a class is. And I guess I probably, like, technically agree. Like, it's way easier to explain later that it's kind of like a class, but a little bit different. Or like, more open than it would be to have your own term that no one understands. You know? Energizing weapon catalyst. Let's go. Could you just not have a term? It's like it's rocket science. Nero doesn't have a term at all, I think. No, I think it has terms. It definitely New World has classes. What are you talking about? Or something similar to a class. It's not just weapon combo.
Your world is bleeding. Bleeding anima. This war machine is its vampire. Protected by the portal's power.
No, I'll do a reset.
Separate them. Kill it. Be our savior. Be our savior.
No, this was better. No, this was better because the problem is if you I think they did a halfway decent job. Like some of the weapon pairings I don't like necessarily, but as far as like having the skull ratings and like it's something that like new players like understand, like they understand that concept. It's easier to once they've been playing for a little while. Like, they like, oh, hey, by the way, you can unlock another weapon, than to let... Because they had massive problems with player retention and people just making builds and things that were awful in the first game. So, like... this definitely, part of what they were doing was trying to fix some of the, like, player initial experience and retention. Yeah, the decks were just the decks were so bad. Now that said though, I kind of like wasn't thinking about this and maybe they were never good, but also the game was way different when it launched. Ooh, we got a blue final chest. You are standing on top of my loot bag, sir. Thank you.
Critical empowerment results.
1198. Do we need 2 more IP? Let's go. 2 more IP to E12. So yeah, I mean the decks were really bad, but I started like 2014. It came out in 2012. Maybe when the decks were made, they weren't that bad. I don't know. I honestly can't say. I mean, the game was, from what I understand from players that were playing at launch, the game was uber busted in the beginning. Like, you could, what was it? So you could, like, spam dabs, or multiple people could spam dabs. You could, like, stack buffs for, like, being able to stack like crazy. People were, like, nuking things. Like, it was... There's an E10 raid at 2 p.m. tomorrow. I'll have to see. Yeah, if I'm not doing anything, if the family's not doing anything, maybe. I'll probably set an alarm for that, actually. Shifted and made a beeline for the foundry deck so uniform. It was not a very good build. For it though, because you had to unlock some more stuff where you could even use the deck. I think it improved very much after I got the outfit and started working on builds. Yeah, that was a big problem with that shit in general. Like, I fucking really like get me on a rant, but the amazing wheel, like, it was an interesting concept. The wheel was an interesting concept. In practice, it was kind of not great. It was a cool idea. It was a different implementation. It was, you know, kind of fun to visually see and play around with, and then, you know, not so much. Classless was really hard to balance. Can't wait. Well, it's not just those classes. They made it classless and then put in like a circle closed wheel system and an inner-outer rings that required you to unlock the inner to unlock the outer, and which meant that every single thing had to have like the same number of abilities, and they just ended up having tons of duplication and shit that, like, you know, you wouldn't even use in the beginning. It's like, oh, well, then maybe that's useful, like, when you're first leveling. It's like, nah, actually it's not. And you're never going to use that. It's a filler slot so that the graphic circle looks right. Right? Like, it's...
Sweet deliverance.
I'm sure we just did this.
Help us. Please deliver us from our enemies.
What the
Time is
fuck
running out.
happened here?
Quicker is here.
Why did my... I broke my chat. Hold on. There we go. Crafting, is there an auction house? There's an auction house, yes. There's like very minimal sort of pseudo crafting, but not like there was in the original. I mean, you can make tacos, and you can make hot sauce. You can make spicy hot dogs or spicy tacos, but there's not like the bullshit that was in TSW. And there's some missions that require you to make stuff. Yeah, the original had like crafting. It was horrible.
Your life. Your sweet, virginal life.
I forgot like how bad it was. Don't get behind the pillar. Bomber did not get behind the pillar. Oh, that is right there. There we go. You can actually come this way. Of course, now I have that stupid flame stack. Ooh, thank you. Dude, let me out of combat already. Yeah, so there's still like, you still have to do like Aegis damage. Oh yeah, the delayed damage. I thought it meant like the Aegis system. We're talking about TSW again. It's minorly confusing. Spelling the word parallelism every time. No, I mean, I get it. It's just, it's confusing that they use the word.
Don't expect safe footing. In the heat of the slag pit, the foundry proved as king.
I went the other way. Whee! Always gonna interact with blade damage gas. Should you do it more? It's not my favorite thing about it, I'm gonna tell you that. It's sometimes funny when I die after a fight, but it's not my favorite thing. It's a more, to me, it's more like a thematic thing that is not always great. It's like the it's like what was it? Is it Twist Fate? Wait, man, well, no, they changed it, right? Fuck, does it still? I think the old way doesn't exist anymore. One of the chaos abilities used to be like you could use it before, or you could use it after, and it was kind of fucked. And now I can't remember. I don't think it exists anymore.
But it was left to rot in the vile glass house of its planters. So cruel.
I think it used to be. I think it used to be this one?
Spiteful tart. Nuclear.
I think it used to be I think the old Twist Fate.
This one's eunuchs are taught to crave an explosive union.
It used to be something like if you like without the passive, it was like you had to do it before the damage or something, and then with the passive you would do it after you receive the damage, something like that. It was a weird like timey-wimey thing, but I don't think it exists anymore. Backlash. Are you talking about the current one or like the old one? The passive? Maybe it was the other. Oh, that's not good. I just used the impair. Well, people are eating a macro shock. Or not. Never mind. We just burst that. I don't think it was that then. Yeah, maybe it was something else. I don't think it was immutable. Immutable just made you like fucking invincible. Right? No, yeah, it wasn't immutable. I've used the shit out of immutable. It was... I forget how it was written. It was something where, like, one way you had to recast it before you took damage, and then the other way you would push it, you would punch it after you took damage.
This war machine is its vampire, protected by the portal's power.
Maybe it was immutable.
Separate them. Kill it. Be our savior. Be our savior.
Yeah, no, maybe it was immutable. Maybe you're right. But my point is, it's ass to use. Like... Yeah, that's why I think you just never use the passive. Blue chest. $11.99. Let's go Gaiden. Yeah, I think it's why you would never use the other one. Cause it's like, I guess it's supposed to be like tanky or something. So like you undo you would have to have not died. You have to take a bunch of damage, not died, and then and then pop it to gen hate. Why would you need? Why you would need a gen hate that far into a fight where you've taken that much damage? I don't know. That don't make sense to me. Thanks, Valmer. Thanks for coming.
Welcome to the Jingu clan. It has been too long since Templar and Jingu blades drew demon blood together. Tell me, how is this, Richard?
Like I don't know why you would also. Well, okay, hold on. Maybe chaos tanking the raid. But I still don't... Even chaos tanking the raid, if you're trying to pull aggro, like you could pop it almost as like a pseudo taunt or something. But you're not really... Even that, I'm not sure how that makes a lot of sense. Anyways, that's my example of something where I think they did it more as something that's thematic to chaos. Like, oh, we want to play with rewinding time. Wait, wasn't there something called rewind time? I think there was something called rewind time. Dude, Foon, my guy. Well, that was stupid easy. When the game says, here you go. Now, am I too close? Nope, I'm fine. Area? Ooh, lore-wise. That's an interesting way to say that. I mean, I don't know. I'm super particular to Tokyo. Alright, that'll be like tomorrow's thumbnail. Alright, we still need to... Okay, we got the katana, right? Yeah. I mean, there's lots of them that are really good. I think City of the Sun God's really underrated lore-wise. Yeah, I mean, Tokyo's just so jam-packed. I mean, obviously Kingsmouth has really good lore. And it, well, actually, just any of the... I mean, I don't know, for that matter, like, Transylvania gets a bad rap, because... Not a bad rap, but, like, it's I think, a lot less known, because you don't have to do any of the side content there. Or not side content, but, like, any of the main missions. Like, you can do that storyline so goddamn fast. Just rockets you through Transylvania.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Can do the pistol mission. Furious Road. Oh no. You know how you see the bullet like trace to them? Two more. Whoop. I think the sword mission in the I think the sword in the mission is off cooldown, I think. Go look, I guess.
It has been too long since.
I mean, I could look at the missions, but I don't want to. We're just gonna go in there instead. Favorite lore area is Dark Agartha. That's my new answer. The lore, specifically the lore, is really good. I'm not spoiling it. I'm just saying it's really good. Uno Mas side mission. We can always just go hunt some flappies. I haven't done Dark Agartha yet tonight because I'm trying to hit E12. So I'm one item power away from unlocking E12. Then I can do Dark Agartha at that new difficulty level, which also will should give me better rewards. I don't know how much better, but it should be slightly better. I didn't say it was going to be like a ton better, just better.
You are not authorized. You are
Quick
not
access inventory
authorized.
updated.
2 frags, 5 days a week. That's 10 frags. 10 extra frags at the end of the week, right? Well, technically more than that, because 14 extra frags. Oh my god, this actually reminds me, the thing I hate the most about New World is you can't swim. You can just walk along the bottom of the water and slowly drown and then walk back up. It annoys the holy fuck out of me.
Kingdom.
True, we just filthed young. I don't think I just played it like a month or two ago, and there still wasn't swimming. Actually, I don't think there will be. I'm pretty sure. Isn't it part of the lore? Like dead men don't swim? Well, after they punish gold diggers and make them keep all the dupe gold and never come back. I mean, I don't know. Kind of? Like, the way they handle the fact that you... Like, people die and come back there... I don't know, a bit like that. Alright. Do vendor keys, and then we gotta go find people for dungeons again. Two gold keys. Two dozen two? Alright. Let me get these keys and jump back to Agartha. Dead. Just shards, apparently. Awesome. Oh shit, I didn't put anything. Ooh, Virgil! Virgil, you're gonna be 50 soon? Fuck, I can't do that one. Jesus. Need intel again. What is what for? The agents? So it's got its own stories. And then the agents themselves bring back different resources for the internal system and all that. But the reason you want them is different agents give, like this agent gives crit power and plus 7% to hammer damage and healing. And so you unlock passive slots so that you, like, I've assigned this one to this slot, so I get this bonus, right? If I get 10 agents to level 50, I unlock the second passive slot, and now I can have 2 agents slotted and get those bonuses applied to my character. Those agents, they're not just for min-maxers, though. They're actually really good when you're leveling up. I think they unlock at, like, level 15 or something? 15 or 20? Because they also bring back distillates. And at the end, that's not really useful, but when you're actually making a new character or just coming up, the XP distillates they bring back are actually really good. Either super grinding the best of them or fork out sweet dough for empty boxes of agents. That's not true. I've paid no money for agents at all. And I have 4, 8, 16? I have 18 agents. SA agents do you have? Well, the Queen is like an achievement from there, right? And then Tiana? I think Tiana and Queen are both from SA. There's a couple of them that are achievement related. OD ones are super cheap. Yeah, the hammer one is an achievement. Hey, Joe. Thanks for the 35 months. Yeah, this one's an achievement one. Queen Ranavolana. Aaliyah? What achievement is that one? No, I got that one. Oh yeah, it is Aaliyah. I have Aaliyah. Yeah, yeah. But also, OD agents are super fucking cheap. And again, like, it's worth it as a new player. It's worth it once because you'll start with like 2 agents, right? Because you get the faction one, and then you also get Lydia Darling, which is actually, Lydia's a decent agent to get. 325 attack rating, 300 crit power rating. That is not bad to have. Faction recruit's kind of whatever. I guess it's if you're tanking. But Lydia's actually, like, decent. And then you get your special once a week mission that any of them can do that gives you purple distillates back. That's huge when you're, like, first starting out. And even the greens, the shitty greens, when you're, like, level, like, 15 or whatever, like, these are actually good. Like, the true potential of the agent system, yes, is, like, super endgamey. But the actual usefulness of what the agents bring back is way more useful when it first unlocks. And like I said, the OD agents, I'm like literally throwing those away. Look at all these agents that are under 1,000. It's all Finn, Laughing Jenny. Laughing Jenny's actually really good because she brings back more resources. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 agents you can get. Yeah, I would sell them for 20 off if I sometimes don't have space to sell them and I just throw them away. But the point is, like, you can amass yourself a little cheaply, a little mini army of agents and be getting yourself, you know, rewards and unlocking passive slots and shit. Console. Whee! Oh, we got Ari. You can get best associations for tanking and healing from achievements and SPs. Beacon Preserve? Geronimo is from the end of his mission chain in the actual agent system itself. In fact, there's a bunch of agents you get from the actual missions themselves. Right, Virgil's from the end of a mission chain. Geronimo's from the end of a mission chain. Who else? Away we go. Big ride of Pajano's chain on T7B? Yes, there is. That is true. That is a truthitude, Your Honor. Darkness War. Yeah, like I said, agent system is not as like, yes, for like the min-maxing shit, it gets a little annoying. hard to farm, can be expensive. Some of them you only get from boosters. Like if you want every damage plus to Monster 1 to auto swap with the mod, like that can get a little pricey. But as far as general usefulness, like and the ability to just get agents and run shit, it's actually pretty good. The things that are the most like from boosters is the plus percent damage to monster type. There's a few hiding in the boosters. We could probably do an E11. You meant Mijas? I don't think I even need the healer in E11. It's just easier with one. Yo, let's go.
The Norsemen came then upon our shores in longboats, and they brought with them a powerful sword. Together, the Wabanaki and the Vikings built a shield around this island that would keep it safe from our enemies, from those who wished to dig into the mountain and unleash the serpent.
Nice. We're doing an 11 after this. Let's go. And we're rotating, and we're rotating. Dude, this is giving me PTSD from the contagion shit yesterday.
The blessing of our ancestors and theirs, with the power of all our rites and rituals along with those of the Vikings, with every man and every woman standing tall with a weapon in their hands. We were ready.
Whee! Wow, didn't even get a second dash. Nice.
Time was short, and the darkness had to be stopped. By club, by spear, by sword, and by magic.
Yeah, he went up top. Did that require a dodge roll? And he's walking, and he's walking. Bullshit was that? Oh, wow. That was like instantaneous. Fuck you, little dude.
You cannot continue alone. The forest is flooded with blackness. Blackness wept from the wound in the mountain. I have spoken
What?
to the earth. I asked it
What are you
to
talking
guide
about,
you
Bowen?
across the danger. Walk into its golden light now.
No need to impair circle. Oh, that's what we were talking about. You do have to impair if you have melee. It's sanguine, right? Sanguine something. Yeah. What the fuck? Little turd. Oh yeah, listen to that AoE fucking sound go crazy. Now, do I lose E17 melee people in Sanguine Omen fucking like every night this week? I don't have a problem impairing Sanguine Omen. I don't find it to need that. It doesn't matter if it's their fault. If I want to get through the dungeon, I'm gonna impair it. Also, it's not their fault. Like, it is something that if you're used to it being impaired, right? It's like blood boil. You know, if you either trust the tank or you don't and you back out, right? It's one of the two. It's not 10 times the size. It's a little bit bigger, yeah. It's not 10 times. Let's keep our hyperbole in check a little bit. And also, I would say you can't always be outside of it. It depends where in that particular fight, it depends where the boss is, where the ads are, and where circles are. Like there are times where, like, if you're doing damage, you're gonna kind of be hugging him because everything else is happening. So like, in an ideal scenario where you have, you know, all the room in the world, yeah, sure. It's not always the case. Yeah, well, it's like there's plenty of places where melee can technically reach, but that's a little dodgy sometimes. Sometimes the game likes to think that you can't. But I would say the bigger problem in that particular boss fight is the fact that you just might not have space. Like, you would probably at the beginning of the fight, but middle and end of the fight, you just might not have the room. Yeah, unfortunately, AR dominance has made people, like, really lazy about... Not just lazy, but, like, lazy / uninformed, maybe? About, like, how to properly do things.
Much blood was shed that day and night. But when dawn finally came, we stood before that gaping mouth and our enemy was dead or had fled. We were victorious. This is our story. This is the story of the...
Well, yeah, Tome is weird, though. Tome's soloed E17 Hell Eternal. Is why a dragon with a melee is like you always tank like there's melee? I mean, that's correct. He's right though. That's what I'm talking about being lazy. Also, your invite timed out. E11, let's go. Oh, you're still loading, okay. You should always tank like there's melee. Creates bad habits if you don't. And I go, what? We have a melee? I don't know what to do now. Or, ah, I forget, or, I don't know. Hell Eternal! Speaking of Hell Eternal. I think we just cleanses, right? Maybe some reflect damage.
My kin, for me, you turned away from violent natures.
You're also talking to the person that ran around in circles trying to get the DA guy with all the turrets to do a crossfire thing just to get get like a spoke wheel effect. I like doing things
Do
difficult.
not present yourself so eagerly to the enemy's snipers. Yours are the first human eyes to witness Sheol since...
I mean, in theory, yeah, but if you don't make a habit of it, then it's not a habit, and then it becomes problematic.
Before the city does.
It also means that other players aren't necessarily used to how to move when a melee fight is happening.
Sheol is alive. It builds upon itself, cannibalizes itself. Where it has been wounded, caustic antibodies escape.
Yeah, that's my point, though. You just explained my point. DPS won't expect... Where is Ari? There we go. You have cleanse? Do, 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 do. Whee. Oh, damn. It's hard to be upset with players when they're just like not used to seeing something.
I believe those foundations.
So I'm saying, like, if you know how to tank it for melee, like, you should just tank. Like, to me, like, there is no tanking for melee or DP or AR. There's just how to tank it. And the proper way to tank it covers both. So I don't change my playstyle if all I have is ranged. You know what I mean? We swing metal every time? I don't know what you mean by swing. So I don't know. That was my new favorite spot. Oh, we pushed him in space. There we go. Easy. Oh, we didn't. Dude, this fucking headpiece is gonna hit 70. Holy shit. There's a way to skip these. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean now.
These foundries were to cast our future, but they are turned on us. Release this molten-skinned Forge Master.
Whee! Right? Honestly, I don't think I've had to do that yet. Carburizing. Nobody stacks. Hate you all. Whoa, that hurt. You say like by the exit, like it's some far away thing. Like killing by the exit makes sense for like boss 4, because it's like you kill it like way different space. The difference is like nothing.
I counsel evasion, not just for your sake.
Literally
Too many
nothing.
profound creatures have already been lost.
Did we lose you, Poland? What happened? Oh, you died. Wait, you died? What the fuck? He crashed or something? Wait, what did you do? Why did we? How do we have ads? What the fuck? We killed everything, I thought. The fuck was this shit? Dude, I swore everything was dead. What happened there? That was a separate gin. I don't know where that one came from.
The power relay. Our enemy could choose no more strategic nor melodramatic advantage.
That almost didn't work. Oof. It hurt. Need a few seconds for cooldown. Please kill Brutus first. Please kill Brutus first. Alright, Eyes on fire.
Go. We shall meet at the summit, I trust.
All right, here we go. Eblis time.
How very human. Unable to resist an invitation to your own autopsy. Your race doomed itself. I'm simply ushering you over the cusp of
He's smacking his ass.
We bred Hell's army to serve. And serve me they shall.
Iblis! You don't belong here!
Look who's talking.
Enough! It is beyond enough. We end this in ashes or as ashes.
Dude, they had Evil Laugh was only 17k in the auction house.
Evolutionary tree.
Snap that shit up.
An angel gets its black wings.
Volcano time, baby.
No shelter. Not even death.
See if we can get the cancel to go. Nope. Damn it. Oh, console got a rush somehow. Wow, I survived that. Holy shit. I don't know if you can actually do that, but I tried. I'm not sure you can line of sight that one. I wasn't trying to kill Gonzo. We're going this way, buddy. Dude, I thought he ported center. I was like, I was so scared.
Entropy will take you.
That hurt. Woo-hoo-hoo. Dude, what the fuck was that sound? Hell yeah, we did it. We hit E12. Five more E levels to go. 5 more E levels to go. I understand what you mean about corroder, like in E14. Better on that boss for Drink Deep. Well, I'm just using Volcano for the taunt, really. Yeah, that'll happen. I swear I had already invited them. But I like to spin to win. Hellraised. This might be some kind of healing for boss 3?
You have come.
Maybe?
Help us. Please deliver us from our enemies.
I think the
Time is
fire
running out.
shit can be kind of rough.
Here.
Hey, now we can do... Now I can do E12 Tank Commander as well.
Beware these hellish instruments. Your life, your sweet, virginal life, it is fuel to them.
I just impaired that too. That's not great. Aha. Ow! What an asshole. Fucking hell, dude. 69.
Don't
1201.
in the heat of
We've gained 6 IP like we have every other night this week.
King.
Not on fire yet, right? That's bad. Yay. You didn't tank. He didn't tank. Yeah, I think some people don't know that he cleaves. You find out about cleaving the hard way usually.
Hurry! Come to me. Before the demon army sneaks around. They loathe all Rika has done.
Sword. Oh, so many people fucked that up. Oh, let's. I'm gonna hit by that. Oh my god.
Once,
Yes, it is.
like you. But it was left to rot in the vile glass house of its planters. So cruel.
You just need to channel your inner Kevin Bacon and be footloose. No, actually, the only thing we needed to change there was we needed to wait for the purple rotation. been really used to running in on the E5s and E8s. Higher ones, you wait for the purple rotation, so you can have a you know when, not just when to pull and where, but like you know when the cross is gonna happen essentially. That's the only thing that I would say could be better there. But there was definitely room to do stuff. Like there was room to move. It was a little tight, but there was room. And melee would be on the boss, so like where I was, and I had room. Dude, I'm not sure what you were doing there, to be completely honest. I don't have an impair for this. Just a hug in the first part, and then stay out in the second part. Dude, what? Why? Why? No, someone's gonna shoot that. I told you someone's gonna shoot that. Don't have a goddamn second impair. Guys, fucking, what the hell? How are so many reaching the center? She cleaves. We're fucked. You can't shoot yellow. Fine, I'll get a second impair. Why the fuck? There were so many, like, alive ads. Like, I've never seen that many ads getting so close to center. You hug, because now that you have time to shoot them, and then you stay out on stairs so that some of them are gonna reach center. You don't want them to not be able to hit them when they reach center. Again, fucking impair them guys. Everyone's trying to shoot everything. Like, what? Like, the fact that I have to do that is wild. Normally the tank can just fucking AFK here practically. Because you really can't do a whole lot. I mean, other than obviously impair. Oh. She's in that. Okay. I don't think I have the next one. Maybe it doesn't matter. Yay!
Your world is bleeding. Bleeding anima. This war machine is its vampire. Protected by the portal's power.
There they go.
Separate them. Kill it. Be our savior. Be our savior.
I don't think I need an impair now. Let's go back to my heal guys, I guess. See where the next well is. Dude, people are just not good at not shooting shields. This way. Yeah, I swiveled it away from everybody. That was pretty sweet. Nope, coming through. I do not see... Oh, there it is. It wasn't there yet. The timing in the well seems a little off. Fucking reticle. I do like that volcano gives you speed buff. Because that means I reached that in time. Before the shield came out. Yeah, I feel like when something's dead, I get a reticle too. And I don't like that. Makes taking him really annoying. Oh, he went center again. I think he doesn't have shield anymore. Purifying catalyst. Oh, look at that! Got a cog. Where the fuck is... Why are they still showing in group? That's weird. The fourth boss? Oh, the corridor? Yeah, you should drag him in an increment. I was but again, that's so the thing about doing that though is like I would have waited for the switchover. Like, I mean, I would have waited to line up the circles, and then I would have, you know, does that make sense? Like, I can't, at least for me, like, I can't do it the way I would intend to do it unless I actually start correctly as well. Because I'm pulling it in the increments, because the increments are where they are. I know where those are because of when you start the pull.
Critical empowerment results.
Hindu. It says you missed time to start. It's hard to get with tutorial B. Same for how you usually run anyway. So I can clear it with just running in E17 in big groups. Yeah, if people are, but again, if you're probably not having to. Here we go. You're probably not having to pull in increments either. Right? You're probably just running AR people and you just fucking go. Also, it's a lot easier, I think, nowadays, too, because Molten Metal has an outline that I feel like it's a bit easier to judge how far you need to get away. That was also a problem back in the day, especially as melee. It's like, it was really tricky to figure out with no outline on the ground, like, how the fuck far you need to run to not get set on fire. You basically just had to overrun.
Beware these hellish instruments. Your life, your sweet, virginal life, it is fueled.
Oh god, he went and did this thing. I wonder if this will reach. That worked. I don't have that one. Dude, we maxed the headpiece. Let's go. Red 70, first max piece. I feel like that's a bit of a milestone. Virgil, you bastard. How come you're not... It'll definitely be 50 like tomorrow. You want heals? Then I can take a second impair.
Don't expect safe footing. In the heat of the slag pit, the foundry proved as king.
Someone else got that one. Oh, god damn it. Everyone else went the other way. Whee! That was pretty silly. All right.
Hurry! Come to me.
Wait
Before
for
the
it.
demon army sends you out, they loathe all Wicker has done,
This should be good.
and you also.
live, live by the sword, die by the sword. That was just bad, like, unfortunate timing. I went to move him, and he happened to do the sword that exact second. Alright, let's try this again. Sword. Bronze. Nice sword again. So now I'm gonna move him. Sword. Easy.
Once, all was perfect. Like you. But it was left to rot in the vile glass house of its planters. So cruel. Spiteful's heart.
Nuclear mistress.
Mistress. This one's eunuchs are taught to crave an explosive union.
Alright, we're good. Nope, we're not mentioning that at all. I'll be honest, I was a little confused what happened there. I didn't think I was in whatever I was in or something. All of a sudden I was like, where the fuck did my health go? Was in a firewall? Oh, like the actual end? Wait. Really? Well, that explains it. No, Poland! No! I don't think anyone else has a cleanse. And I don't have a heal. That was only first phase. Yeah. We're all just slowly burning to death. Yes, I can. I can be the only one to fuck up. That's allowed. wondering why you're over there in Narnia. I was like, I saw you dodge, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? She cleaves! You know she cleaves, right? Fuck, we don't even get to die in that. I'm trying to kill myself on replay. Jesus Christ. We got 2 bosses to get through. Pull this shit together. Dude, oh my god. Okay. We've made it 1 phase. We're cool. God damn it, Poland! Motherfucker! Stop typing! Just fucking stop typing! Holy shit! You were not inside. You're not allowed to die. We can't get past the content if you die. Like, hug her butt cheeks. Get all up in that ass. Whoa, 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 whoa! What was that weird movement? Hello? Anybody? Dude, how the fuck? How the fuck was no one shooting that? Jesus Christ. Get in! I swear to God. Like, I don't know what her movement is, like, super erratic. Guys, you can't shoot her. Fucking hell, dude. Fuck me. Her toe was in it. It wasn't even on her. Like, it wasn't all the way on her. I was trying to move her out. It was on me, and I had backed up. But she came walking towards me, and I backed up more. And then when she cast it, like, her fucking toe was in it. And all people had to do was not shoot her, and I could have I could have placed her. But no one noticed that she was in it, or didn't stop shooting. Wing Dot would have only killed you, though, which, like, we could have beat it at that point. 2 people wings? Really? I'm just mortified by the ad coverage. Like, I don't think it takes a lot of damage and impairs insta-kill these guys. And the number of times I was having to, like, impair things that were getting center was crazy. Also, you just don't wing that soon. You gotta wait. Like, you want to save that for, like, kind of last. You can also hit the ads with it. I was way too early of a wing, in my opinion. Oh. This is this. There we go. Jesus Christ. Do I have waste? I have luck. Cult. Luck. Luck. Waste. Fuck. None of these are for what I need it to be. Wrist. Neck. Yeah, the Shosen though hits more ads, and I felt like there was a problem with the ads, honestly. And other people can impair Macro Shock because they have an impair as well for the ads. There's like no reason that Macro Shock should ever be like not impaired.
Your world is bleeding. Bleeding anima. This war machine is its vampire. Protected by the portal's power.
Because like 5 people shouldn't have it on cooldown.
Kill it. Be our savior. Be our savior.
Oh, I have the second impair. Well, I can use... Actually, it's fine. I can use Evulsion. Actually, that might have been too early. We'll see. We might have pulled him into that well too soon. Yeah. Because I don't see anyone. Oh wait, there it is. Guys! Fucking don't shoot a yellow shield! What the fuck? I pulled him to the well too soon. BB. Oh, bombardment. I think it will. Like, I know ground AoEs in general will reflect. Okay. That should play nicer, hopefully, with the spawns. Yep. Huh. That, like... Wait, that canceled his fucking demolish. What? That's cool. Oh, he's going center. Never mind. I was gonna hit that. reticle? Fuck off. God damn it. Motherfucker. Oh. That's the shitty part about losing someone. It's fucking such a bitch to tank him when you got a reticle chasing you. Wait, he still has shield? Yeah, that's weird. I feel like we just did this fight, this dungeon, and it wasn't this bad. Drag him while he's falling down. He's gonna gain those shield and no shield debuff. That's interesting. But if you go too fast, he'll fucking yank you. Dude, what the fuck? Why are you dead? I love when people listen to me when I say life. Super cool. You mean the reticle? Probably a latency thing. This shit used to be impossible on my old computer. Like legit. Oh my god, you can't do that either. You gotta be behind me if you're gonna do that when I'm pulling. Holy shit. I have to come this way. You guys need to move. His health pool is just insane. We might not have one for a little bit. Because he ate it right before he went center. Oh, there we go. Going center, okay. Actually okay with that. Guys, he cleaves. What the fuck are you doing? It's like they were trying to run into him. Yeah, wow. Yeah, oh, wait, I got another cog. I got 2 cogs now. Holy shit, that looks so long. No, wait, yeah, it's right there.
Critical empowerment results.
$12.04. Nice. Shouldn't have healed there. Just use cleanse reflexively. I don't know, man. He hits hard. I don't know if cleanse would have been enough. Yeah, I did use Evulsion. I actually did use Evulsion there, but it's like yeah, but which you can actually do. You can do, but you're supposed to be standing like behind where I end up. So like yeah, because if you do it then he just comes that way and then the tank grabs him as he walks over the well, right? Like you just weren't lined up for it. You totally can do that. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, it happens. So I want to do weakened. Not really. Not for my first E12. First E12, by the way. Because I'm like literally bottom of this E range. So I think going less damage the third time you die. What's funny about that is that you have to specify the third time you die. I didn't reload. Somehow it's triggering my Shadowplay record. Alright, E12 Dark Agartha. Here we go. Didn't know Recursion cleaved until like 2 months ago and started tanking dungeons with hammer casting now. Yeah, Recursion cleaves in the higher levels for sure. Alright, so this is this. It's kind of funny actually. Oh, god damn it. I didn't see the barrier in time. Dude, it did it again! The timing of that! Holy fuck. Like, right when my eruption's ready is when it's gonna do that. The only thing I'm aware of in terms of Team Heal is the alternate orders in HE5. Abilities that they have in every team's different order than BIC. That's because any order other than that is not good. Like if Brutus is last, well, first of all, he keeps shielding everyone, so that's just a stupid way to do that. But if he's somehow last, he does body hammer. Like, no one fucking knows how to deal with body hammer. You're all supposed to hug for body hammer. There's like a hug runaway aspect to that. One of them for achievement. Wait, what? No, okay. Shit. Forgot about Pain Towel. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want that one last. Because people will inevitably fucking hit it. God damn, dude. I get like no time to damage. She died. I think you would probably leave Iscariot for last. But, I don't know, maybe people find Brutus easier to deal with. The thing is, like, those achievements, you also have to not die. I feel like Brutus can fucking, like, one-shot people in his last phase. Dude, the sliver I'm standing on here. He gains green shit as well in third phase. Actually, wait. He might do Shadow in the Blood. Maybe? That's what I'm talking about. I was talking about Iscariot. What are you talking about? Oh, Brutus. I don't know if he does green shit. Body hammer is the thing to worry about, for sure. Oh, wait. No, that's coming down. No, it's coming up. Fuck! Did I not read? He has cursed? I didn't read the thing. Fuck me. That's not good. I'll probably die here eventually. Also one shot's like a second boss for me at least. Yeah, oh yeah, I know the green shit you're talking about now. First I thought you meant talking like you were James or something. You mean the what is it called? Epistle's Reach, thank you. Does this cap out at 10 stack? Wow. I just managed to sit through all the curse stacks. That was interesting. Okay, animate terrain distribution. Okay, we can do this. No way that caught me. What the fuck? No! Fuck me! That was the wrong button! Ah, I'm fucked. He's gonna heal. Fuck! It's supposed to be shift 2, not 2. God damn it. Fuck you. Oh shit. $18 fragments, which is about the same I was getting before. Well, it just depends, right? Because it's there's a median. What's up, Poppers? How you doing? Fixed amount? I mean, that's not how games work. Well, also, it was only one kind initially. It was only one kind for quite a while. Alright. I think that's gonna do it for tonight. It's almost 3 in the morning. We gained like 9 item power. And more importantly, hit E12. So we can do E12 S&Ps. I can do E12 Tank Commander. Because I still have a box. And I can do... E12 faction missions once they're off cooldown. That's probably like the biggest benefit of the in-between E-level adjustments is getting better distillates from the faction missions. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Was it last week? I think I was on vacation last week, wasn't I? Was that last week or the week before? Let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna raid Freak Show. And go to bed. Peace.